Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. My name is Mahmoud Qasim with the International Development and Relief Foundation. And before I begin and I share a few words with you, I would just like to read out a few names. Muhammad Jamil, 4 years old. Khalid Muhammad, 7 years old. Ubaid Muhammad, 9 years old. Hussam Muhammad, 12 years old. Mu'min Hussain, 12 years old. Noor Hussam, 9 years old. Zaina Hussam, 7 years old. Maiz Hussam, 5 years old. Hala Hussam, a year old. Salma Umar, 5 years old. Balsam Umar, 3 years old. These are 11 names that I just read out for you. And behind me, you have a list of 4,000 plus children's names. But these 11 names that I read out for you, their last name, all of them, all 11 of them are from the same family, Al-Zanin family. Cousins, siblings, that all lost their lives, lineage, future, as we know, dreams that they had, all gone. In front of us, we see thousands of shoes and toys. Thousands of shoes and toys. Each one of them representing a life of a child that had a dream. A life of a child who wanted to be a doctor. A life of a child who wanted to go and be a teacher and make a difference in this world. But we are here today grieving and mourning for these children. I stand here today expressing deep sorrow for these thousands of kids. And I commend the solidarity that we see here, even though it's raining, it's difficult, but really, honestly, the difficulty that these children and families are going through makes up for every minute that you have put in for being here and showing this solidarity. I want to share with you a story of Muhammad Al-Ijla, who is the country director for IDRF. And in the beginning, when the conflict started, in the call that we had with him, he said, I have split up my entire family. 3 children and wife, all split up in different homes, in different shelters. So I asked him, is this something that you really felt was necessary? And he said, 100%, because I want the lineage of my family to continue, and we don't all want to die in the same place. These are aid workers having to make these tough decisions on what are they going to do, how are they going to serve, being there, bombardment, one after the other, indiscriminately, taking a life, as we heard from Danny and the other speakers as well, one every 10 minutes. We urge our Canadian government, and we urge our Canadian government to use its diplomatic influence and its international partnerships to facilitate and demand and push for an immediate and permanent ceasefire. We as humanitarian organizations should not have to stand here and ask for us to please help us reduce our work. We don't want to go into communities that are completely destroyed so that we have to help rebuild them. Our job is to go in and facilitate and help as much as we can. But the most important part is to stop what is happening first and foremost. So I urge our government once again to call for an immediate ceasefire. Immediate ceasefire is essential. We've been in Gaza for over 30 years, and this is one of the most difficult situations that any aid worker has seen take place in Gaza. So I'll conclude with that, and I'd urge all of you, as you heard from Rania, we urge all of you to continue speaking, to continue advocating, to continue reaching out to the politicians. Don't think your voice does not make a difference. We know from the latest public survey that over 71% of Canadians want an end to this, want a call for ceasefire. So your voices are making a difference. So continue advocating, continue pushing, because we want, as together, as humanity, to provide safety and security for as many children and families to continue living a life that we live here in peace. So I conclude with that. Thank you so much. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.